The executive order, announced after FBI Director Christopher Wray highlighted the Bureau's focused efforts to thwart Chinese cyber attacks on critical U.S. infrastructure, will allocate over $20 billion over the next 5 years to improve port infrastructure, including the domestic production of port cranes. These initiatives will be funded by the bipartisan 2021 Infrastructure Law and the 2022 Inflation Reduction Act. According to the White House, these actions will strengthen the security of the nation's ports, enhance maritime cybersecurity, fortify supply chains, and bolster the U.S. industrial base, all deemed essential in the face of evolving threats to critical infrastructure. The security of our critical infrastructure remains a national imperative in an increasingly complex threat environment, the White House emphasized. President Biden has prioritized reducing U.S. dependence on Chinese supply chains and manufacturing capacity as part of his administration's efforts to revitalize domestic industry and promote the production of critical technologies like semiconductors. Simultaneously, key lawmakers in Congress have sought to tighten scrutiny on American companies' investments in China to prevent capital from flowing to entities affiliated with the Chinese military. The executive order expands the authority of the U.S. Department of Homeland Security to establish and enforce cybersecurity standards at ports. The U.S. Coast Guard will also issue new directives to enhance security requirements for Chinese-manufactured cranes, which are already used at strategic seaports. While acknowledging the transformative impact of complex systems at ports on the maritime shipping industry and American supply chains, the White House also underscored the vulnerabilities introduced by the increasing digital interconnectedness of the economy and supply chains. If exploited, these could have widespread repercussions on ports, the economy, and American workers. In a recent interview, FBI Director Wray revealed that the U.S. had disrupted a Chinese hacking network, Volt Typhoon, which targeted critical U.S. infrastructure, including the electricity grid and water supply. He noted that this network was among several Chinese government-led efforts to undermine U.S. infrastructure.